Okay, we'll start with the assault. The first guy, Mr. Jetpack, Mr.
D-tier.
Underwhelming.
Yep,
I'd
D-tier.
like to say I did give him a ton of tries today, though.
I don't know. He's still not
Well,
good
let's run it back.
Okay.
Let's run it back. We put Jetpack Boy assault class in C, right? We said strong but not strong, good at flanks, but very hard to actually pull off a 1v1 trade half the time. It feels like because they can block your melee. You have to land the melee. Your bullet pistol point blank. The armor it negates it because melee damage obviously doesn't do anything to armor, just goes right through it.
He can only really get jetpack off effectively if he's flanking.
Yeah, he's got to like
going
go around
down
corners, raise
mid,
himself.
He's getting killed midair.
Well, then do you want him to be like a raider? You want him to like go in, do some damage, get out?
Well, his get out is his
Can't get out is
jetpack.
the problem.
He can dodge left
Because
and right,
he
sideways
needs
with it.
another piece of armor.
The issue I have is once you start the hover, it doesn't seem like you can cancel the hover until it fully depletes. So you do get kind of stuck up there if you commit to hovering. Just wanted to throw that out there, which is what I don't like. I wish I could cancel that.
Yeah, you kind of just gotta pick somewhere to slam down.
Right,
You
you
just gotta
do.
pick somewhere to Slam down right away.
So and then we put heavy into B because we didn't think it quite did what the bulwark could do, which is why we put bulwark at A, and then we put sniper in B because it's a mixed bag. Doesn't really benefit to the team. It's more of a solo play. Solo play could be decent with the flanks if you're using the SMG with the cloak ability, but outside of that, he's getting maybe 2 kills and then he's dying, which I guess is better than nothing.
Yeah, he's in a 1v1. He probably loses almost all 1v1s.
Unless he gets the jump,
Probably
but I guess
the
that's
main
for any
problem.
class. That's not really a point.
Right. Well, it's like if he comes around the corner with another guy and they come around the corner, say 20 feet from each other, who's gonna win that fight? Is it gonna be anybody? Bulwark's gonna pull a shield up and
I'll tell you right now, he
Tactical has to
loses
run.
a tactical right now.
No, sniper loses to me.
right. Oh, I
Tactical
gotcha.
every time.
So he loses tactical. He loses the bulwark because I just pull my shield up and what's he gonna do? Run or come up and melee me?
He has to run.
Right.
He has to run. Yeah, he pretty much has to run. So then you slap the bulwark in A, which I think makes sense. And then we threw up Vanguard and we threw up Tactical and S.
If it's heavy, say so if he comes around the corner to fight a heavy and he stealths, that doesn't matter. Heavy can just spray and pray and he'll wipe him out.
Stealth
Well, the
is very
stealth
good
is
in this
very
game.
good, though.
It's good, but it doesn't matter if he sees the guy and knows his general location. All he's gotta do is start spraying,
Yeah,
and it's over.
Yeah, but getting hit doesn't do anything.
it doesn't take you out of stealth, but it does,
so-
I think, like, it's obvious that you're
yeah,
hitting
but-
and you know where the person's at.
You get hit
Yeah,
markers.
yeah. But the
Yeah,
biggest thing is that what a
gonna
heavy
have a
should be
hard
doing
time.
is if they know you're right
Plus
on top
heavy,
of them.
heavy can throw a shield up. So then, what's the guy gonna do? Heavy throws a shield up, starts spraying.
No, you
lose.
melee.
You can try to
gotta
melee, but
retreat.
it's rough because a sniper only has 2 armor.
Yeah.
Plus, heavy beats bulwark
Yeah.
in melee more often than not.
Well, the heavy
right?
should. He gets the his only melee is the
He
big
hurts.
stomp, and he can't
Yeah,
he can't move while doing it. Right? I can't move and stomp. It's I stomp in place.
Right. I'm just saying,
So-
if I just go in and start trying to spam hit melee as the bulwark on the heavy, he'll just beat me.
Right. But we all agree
Yeah.
Vanguard 1v1's probably the
Yeah,
best
he
right
does
now.
to me. Yeah, if you come around a corner, close enough range to Vanguard, they can grab.
Yeah, it's just pretty much over.
There's no counterplay.
And then
There's
Tactical,
no counterplay at all. It's
And
not like,
it all
it's not like
is
the
the
assault
stunt.
where he has to jump into the air and you can shoot him out of the air.
yeah,
before
and
he
as he's
does
falling, you
anything.
can shoot him, and as he lands and you're not quite dead center, you can roll out and then shoot him. Yeah, it's a struggle. I've even tried doing the
Yeah.
boost melee, like my jetpack forward on the ground melee to try to get in range as fast as possible. Even that dude's like a 50-50 chance of landing it. It's kind of sad, honestly. It is a little bit of a struggle. And then last but not least, the tactical, like we had mentioned, we think is probably the best team player, S tier for the damage, the weapons that they get, the double grenades, the scan is just the far superior class in terms of PvP and team play.
Thing is he going
Bro.
to beat Bulwark, do you think, if they come around the corner? He can't really. Is he gonna
It's
out
the
melee
Marine?
the Bulwark?
Kind of a
at the end?
standstill,
Yes,
but
yes.
he can just throw
Tactical
2
kill your
nades
bulwark.
and you're gone.
Or no, I don't even have
Yeah.
to. No, if we were
Or
to literally
if
meet
you got a
face to
crack
face
grenade,
at the
you
corner,
just
right?
die.
You're talking about if we turn the corner and we're face to
Well,
face,
we,
right?
not
Nose-
face to face. I'm saying like we turn the
touching
corner
tips.
and we're like 20 feet
Touching
away.
tips.
20 feet away. I mean, I can throw a grenade.
But you
and,
said
I
the
mean, you're not
bulwark
gonna
blocks
kill
the
me.
grenade, in theory.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I mean,
no,
but if you
no,
toss
it
it
does
over him
not.
and stuff, yes,
Grenade-
it does.
Grenade
I've seen
counter
bulwarks
bulwark.
block grenades that are in front of their shield, not on them.
What if it just didn't kill him and
Or
just weakened him,
behind
but you
them.
can't tell?
I don't know. I feel like grenades.
You can tell when
hard
someone's armor's broken. They have the
Like
little
they-
electric
Yeah.
thing around them
I'll
or
have to
whatever.
try and see if I can block it with my shield. But usually, if someone hits me with a grenade directly, I'm just dead.
But if we're on top of each other, tactical bulwark, it all comes down to who attacks first. And if you let me get
Well, if I
a
pull
heavy
the
attack off, I break your block with my heavy attack as a
like
tactical. You then
range,
I'm killing you.
tactical wins range. If I pull my pistol and try and even if I try and alternate between pistol and shield to block attacks, like let's say
Yeah, you
I
shoot shield, shoot shield.
let's say I bait his shots until he has to reload, and then I go pop 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 with my gun. Maybe he can sneak out a win, but that's gonna be
No,
really
see that's where
tough.
you would win if you have your ability up. Drop your standard. You now have armor that I cannot shred because you're regenning it.
Yeah,
That's all
but
I'm
the
doing.
tactical just retreats at
You're,
that point.
no, but that's great. That's fine. I have to retreat. You have now either the annihilation game mode. Yeah, that doesn't mean squat. But in the other two game modes, that means you're winning. You're capping the point. You're forcing me out of the
That's
combat
fair.
to cap the point, which is
Yeah,
that's
fair.
all you need to do, right? It doesn't matter how many kills we have at the end of the game. If in domination, if you I have A, B, and D because C is for chaos, we don't talk about that.
See, it's for-
If you have the points, man, you win. Who cares about kills at the end of the day? Who cares about
by
a
this
40 bomb, bro?
logic, Bulwark wins almost every 1v1 besides against who was this? It was Vanguard. Vanguard wins. Otherwise, Bulwark, if he plays smart, he can win every 1v1.
He wins the engage by keeping the ground.
Right, at the very least, he doesn't get pushed back.
Yep. Yep.
The other guys
Unless
will
they really want to
retreat
engage
and
the
play
bulwark
smart.
in melee, which then you better hope that you're engaging first as a bulwark in that melee if you know he's coming for you, because you will lose.
Yeah, I still don't understand how you lose as Bulwark, but you do.
It's because the heavy stagger, the heavy attack. When I break your shield with the heavy attack, you have a slight stagger for like half a second, and that's
Well, you gotta
enough to
see
get
when
another
I get
swing.
Power Sword, if Power Sword's gonna be juicy.